Good evening, my name is Henry.
And I'm Benny Bonsu.
Now we represent Akwaba for the premiere of Adam's Apple, a movie by Shelley Frimpong-Manso. And we're live at the Odeon Cinema in Greenwich.
We're with Victor tonight and he looks amazing from head to toe. Tell us more about your outfit.
Well, you know, I just thought I'd come out nice and smart today and come and represent for what is going to be a great movie. I've heard so much about it. And so I put on a blazer, you know, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to come in and represent.
You come alone?
Well, you know, I came because I ain't going to leave alone. That's the whole plan. You know, I'm here and I'm saying to myself, damn, there's some fine, beautiful African queens. I think I'm ready to be a king right now.
You know what I was going to say to you? A little bird told me a rumor that you've been in the West End.
Oh, yeah, well, I've done a lot of acting, a lot of Shakespeare, a lot of singing, you know. Yeah, so I've been acting now for some time. And at the moment I'm doing a film called Shakespeare Shots, where I'm playing a range of different Shakespearean characters with a couple of directors from the RSC. And that's a good look. And I'm kind of a busy man right now. I've just got the rights to The Invisible Man, which is a Ralph Ellison foot novel, Pulitzer Prize winner, and we've got the first rights in England completely, so it's going to be a premiere, and I'm going to be doing the one-man show, which has already got rave reviews, and so I'm looking forward to that, you know. So it's all on the up and up.
Are we going to see in Ghana cinema?
Oh man, I'm so Ghanaian. I'm so got an affinity with the Ghanaian people, man. I mean, I've been to Senegal, I've been to Gambia, and I know my home is definitely going to be in Ghana.
Check this out, guys. You heard it here first, exclusive. You ain't gonna hear this anywhere else. Do you think the Ghanaian movie industry is actually having a huge impact? Be careful.
Sorry, I don't want to it's going to be only a red carpet, no blood involved.
What impact do you think that the Ghanaian movie industry is having on the social fabric as Ghanaians?
Well, I think it's so important when we're living in a world with mass media where we don't have much control over that mass media, to actually be pioneers and to actually say, you know, this is what we represent and this is how we will want to be perceived. And so I think Ghanaian movie making has a very integral part to actually represent black culture as a whole and say, hello, this is what Africa is, this is who we are, and you know, to take an involvement in that, you know, because half the time if we don't have involvement, we don't get a say. And it's great to see that this young, fine, pioneering black lady is out there, you know, doing it, and it's great to see. So,
well, it's been awesome meeting you.
It's been awesome meeting you.
Have a great night.
I am having a great night already.
Now, guess what I've got here, Mr. Safa Kantanka. Right, he's this co-founder of Mifrigana clothing label. In case you guys don't know what Mifrigana is about, it's one of the biggest clothing labels we've got in the UK, and he's here for the premiere. What brings you here for the premiere?
Well, it's the whole Ghanaian community coming together once again. It's coming to show support with Akwaba. They're doing it again, taking it to another level. You know, come to see the premiere, and it's good vibes here. You know.
Oh, okay. Have you seen any of Shelley's movies at all?
I have, but the name escapes me if I'm being totally honest.
Oh, really? What are you
I'm looking forward to this one. Tonight, more drama, more mix-up, more confusion. But when you get to the end, it will all make sense. Wow. And I like that, the anticipation.
Guess what, man? It's been raining bad out there, but this gentleman took time off his busy schedule to come, so that tells me he's really on it. Thank you very much. Thanks, nice to meet you. Enjoy the movie.
Thank you very much.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've got K Dizzle and Shinobi. These guys are up and coming UK artists. I mean, in case you haven't heard about K Dizzle, tracks like Peak, Fire, these are making huge hits in UK at the moment. Shinobi, check him out on Facebook, he's awesome. These guys are here for the premiere of Adam's Apple. Tell us a little bit about them. Why Adam's Apple?
Well, basically, right now the Ghanaian movie scene is going really well. And then me, myself, I don't normally watch Ghanaian movies, but recently I've been drawn into it because of the quality and then the excitement. Now there's nice storylines, for example, that get you hooked onto watching it more. So it's more encouraging. It draws us closer to come and watch Ghanaian movies. So, well, we're here.
You know, it's very nice to watch the Ghanaian movie industry grow every year, and then, you know, it's such a nice opportunity to come out on the red carpet and then to support Ghanaian work. It's really good to be out here.
Right, are you guys thinking of like a hip life musical kind of thing? I never had it done in Ghana before. Hip life musical.
Well, right now, Team UK, Team Ghana. We're
UK,
doing
Ghana,
it big, so this is all part of it, you know.
Nothing is impossible. It can always be done.
Yeah,
Listen,
right now we're making the waves. So
guys, you look awesome. Thank you very much for coming and have a great show.
Thank you, Shaggy.
All right. Thanks a lot.
What are you looking for tonight?
Loads of excitement, something very, very interesting, a good storyline.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Miss Ghana 2010 is nearly over.
I know.
How are you feeling?
Very sad, very, very sad.
Tell us why you're going to be sad about it.
It's just been a fantastic experience all round. You know, just it's been a really good journey, and it's just sad that it's come to an end.
You know it doesn't end when the year ends.
It's true. Sad that it's coming to an end, but I'm happy for new beginnings as well. So
You just have to come on this side now and start working with us.
exactly.
Have a good evening.
Thank you. You too.
Quick, what do you expect to see in Adam's Apple?
A lot. The last time we were here for 6 hours to Christmas,
Yeah.
and the anticipation was high. And I remember talking to Shirley. I said, well, I know the sky is the limit, and the next one that will come out will be something bigger and better. I haven't seen those one, but trust me, I did the voiceovers and everything, and even the sound quality alone, and the cast is up there. So I'm expecting something real good. And people are talking about Ghanaian movies going part 1, 2, 3, whatever. This is a 10-part series, and I believe she's setting another standard, and I trust Shirley to do something good. So I'm expecting that something good will be on the screen and we'll love it.
Do you think Ghana cinema is as big as Nollywood? Do you think it will ever get to the standard of Nollywood?
No, we're going past them. It is not up to that level yet, but we're going past them. With the Shirleys around, with the type of actors and actresses around, Dumelo, Ashoko and all that, we will get there. When we get our stories right, when we get the plots so very good, definitely we'll go higher than they have gone.
Do you think one day, soon, or in the future, do you think we'll go to cinema just like any other cinema and see a Ghana film just like a blockbuster in the cinema line?
Definitely. I know, because if you cast your minds back, Harvest of 17, all those Kwanzaa movies back in the day, they set the pace and the examples for us to follow. Now we, as I said, we're having the Shirleys around who are doing it and aiming higher. So definitely the blockbusters will be our target.
Thank you, and carry on being a legend.
Thank you too.
Proudly Ghanaian.
And guess what I've got here? One of the biggest actresses. All right.
She's awesome.
Can you listen? Do you know?
Literally came from Heathrow, like
Really?
red carpet,
Just
yeah.
tell me a little bit more about this dress, because that is a killer.
Who made it?
Christy Brown,
It looks amazing.
Ghanaian, GTP, and all that.
You look amazing in the film.
Wow.
I saw your character, and I was like, damn, I should be her best friend in a film.
Tell us a little bit more about your character.
Jennifer Adams is a strong-headed black woman. She knows what she wants and she goes right for it. She doesn't care whose toes she steps on. You don't step on her toes.
Oh, yeah.
She bites you,
Okay.
but in a good way. But then, apart from all that, she still has her fears. She still has her. I think she's very guarded, so that's why she seemed a bit uppity and a bit more like a bitch, but she's not.
What was it like working with Shirley, and most importantly for 10-part series?
It's been fun. I mean, we feel like a family, totally. Like, the first chapter was a bit challenging because we were not getting to know each other, but then now I feel like I really have a sister called Kukwa and Baba, and a mom, and it's amazing. Shirley is an amazing director, and she brings out the best in everyone.
Right, London stand up. Guess what? What do you think about London? What do you think about the attendance? What do you think about the people? What do you think about the weather? Tell us.
Yeah, it's raining, but it's okay. I love London for the weather. I mean, it's okay. But I think the turnout has been great. I didn't think that we'll have a lot of people, to be honest, because I didn't.
That's
think
what
that
everyone is saying.
Yeah, I'm really grateful.
Listen.
I'm very, very happy you're here.
Yeah.
I'm amazed I get to meet you.
Oh wow.
because like I said, I looked at your character. Your character is a real life me.
Are you serious?
I just said to Shirley, I said she missed somebody out on the script, but it's great, and I have a great evening. And
Thank you so much.
enjoy yourself.
Just in case you're not too busy after the show, I'll see you later.
All right, thank you.
Have a great one.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Are you married?
Yeah, I am.
Damn. Tell us, what is your take on Adam's Apple?
Well, brilliant. I mean, for me, every episode has blown my mind away, and it gets better. I mean, of course, the first two episodes, first one actually just introduces the characters and the problems that they go through. But I mean, I've read the script. We're shooting episode 9 currently, and it's still, I get amazed at some of the, how the story has traveled.
What's the atmosphere for you tonight in London?
Oh, exciting! Especially I didn't expect this turnout, and to know that there are fans out there who can really make you out and call out your name, so fondly. It's just, what can I say? There's very little I can say.
So tell us something about Shirley that nobody else knows.
Okay, something about Shirley that nobody else knows is that Shirley has a crush on me.
You heard it first here. Shirley's got a crush.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Connie.
Nice cut suit. Who designed it?
Dan Morton.
Really? How do you find London?
Great. It's just that the weather, that is the only place where you can experience especially in summer, all the seasons in summer.
Do you know the secret? It's the weather keeps us on the ball 24/7.
I don't know how you guys make it here. I must commend you.
Listen, we appreciate you coming around Grandness interview. Thank you very much. Have a great show. All right.
Have a good evening. I love your jewelry.
Thank you.
You know what? I saw the premiere of, not a premiere, a bit of snippet of Adam's Apple, and I couldn't stop laughing. So you've got to tell me how it was like doing the film.
It was fantastic. We're just having a ball all the time. I mean, Shirley's brilliant to work with, and then I've got my 3 daughters who are just crazy in real life as well. So we get on set, and it's just fun every day, really.
We're really looking forward to it. My colleague here, Henry's been dying to speak to you for the whole night, so I'll pass you on to
Hi, Henry.
I saw your work over there. I was like, wow, look at her dazzling. I mean, the weather has been awful, but you guys really made the effort. Why sign up for such a long spell? Such a long? Is it 10 chapters?
10, yes. Because it's a continuing story. I mean, I suppose if you're doing like a TV series, it's sort of similar. But except like this is a movie, so you're now out on vacation and you're filming, and the story, because it follows on. So every episode you're waiting for the next one, because we don't always know what is going to happen in the next chapter.
I mean, a couple of weeks back.
So that's the excitement, and then you just keep looking forward to the next one. Yeah.
Really good. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Well, I've been dying to meet you.
Really?
Simply because I didn't know you before, I'm going to admit that. But I saw the snippet of the film this afternoon. As I sat in my office laughing, I was like, who's that guy? Who's that guy? So you got to tell us a bit more about yourself.
Well, my name is John DeMello. I'm a Ghanaian actor.
And how many films have you made so far?
Wow. I don't know. Probably like, I don't know, almost 40, I guess.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
But what was it like working with Shirley on Adam's Apple?
Excellent. I mean, Shirley's a fantastic director. She makes you get into character. She gives you the right thing, or she tells you the right thing to do. And at the end, you realize that what you watch is probably your best movie you've done so far. And I mean, Shirley's just good.
Tell me a little bit more about your character in Adam's Apple, because I saw it and you seem very passionate as a character in the snippet. Yes. But tell us a bit more.
Well, most of my movies, I'm the one giving heartbreaks, but in this one, I mean, I was given a heartbreak, and
somebody was giving you a heartbreak.
Yes. So this one was quite tough for me. I mean, I'm being more emotional. So I mean that's what my character is about.
But is that you in real life?
Emotional.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get emotional.
No, but that's good. Well, thank you very much for coming this evening. Have a great night. Okay. Bye.
You look amazing in that red dress.
You look great.
Thank you.
The weather's been awful, but
Yes,
you've
it has
actually managed to come here. What are you looking forward to in regards to this premiere?
A fantastic show. Everybody will have fun, and there's a little comic side to the whole movie. So I'm hoping that people will laugh, and then people would travel that journey with us throughout the whole movie.
Wow, how far have we come? GH turn up, man. What do you think about the Ghanaian scene UK? What do you think about the reception?
I had no idea that they watch African movies as well. Like, you always hear about it, but I kept thinking, will people turn up to come and watch? Really?
Listen, Ghana Films is huge in London. It's like we sit here and wait for you to get here so we can have something to come out and celebrate. But I must say that 10-part series is a long time. So how do you feel about that?
I'm tired, Shirley. Can we wrap up now? Can we wrap up now? Okay, don't tell I said that. We started somewhere in, I can't remember when, but we started the preparations from January, and then we're on the 9th chapter right now, and we're supposed to finish, well, second week in July. So it's been long, but it's been fun. And then we just imagine being on a set with people for this long. You bond, you have fun, you cry, you go through a lot of phases together.
Oh, brilliant! Listen, we didn't take too much of your time. Thank you very much for coming.
Okay,
and have a great show.
you look awesome.
Thank you.
You look amazing tonight.
Thank you very much.
What's your expectations of Adam's Apple today?
Oh, I don't know. Oh no, I'm a bit excited really. I've heard that anything can happen when it comes to this type of film, but I'm just hoping to be entertained.
I hear a lot about you. It's like you're an actress. I want to hear more about your background. How are you going to theatre and all your history?
I went to a stage school when I was 10, and my mum just pushed me to do drama lessons because I was quite a shy child. And with this school comes an agency, and then the agency just put me up for auditions, and then I just felt comfortable in that space really, and ever since then I've been doing this.
Do you think in the near future we're going to be seeing you in this Ghana cinema?
I think so. Why not? I'd love to. Any opportunities that's there to be grabbed, I'm there. And I think Ghana cinema is growing so much that I'd love to be a part of it. I think it's a movement, and I think it's a great movement.
Right. If there's something you would like to see in the Ghanaian industry in terms of movie-wise, what would that be?
I don't know. There was a beautiful film that I watched the other day.
Perfect Picture?
Yes. And it was wonderful. I think they just that director for me captured a lot of truth, and for me that was fantastic.
That's Shirley, the same one that directed Adam's Apple. So if you love this, you're going to love her work, and hopefully we'll see you in Ghana cinema soon.
I hope.
All right, Zara, thank you very much for coming in. Have a great show. Nice to meet you. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
You have a good night. You look amazing.
Thank you very much.
Can I ask you about your dress?
Yes, it was made by a young man called Kennedy back home in Ghana.
Okay.
Yes.
Shirley, I saw your premiere for your film, and I sat in my office and I laughed out loud, so loud all my office colleagues were like, why is she laughing? And I had to tell them I'm coming to Adam's Apple tonight. Tell us why you made such a 10-part series. Wow.
Well, first and foremost, we wanted to do something that was going to take people into the cinemas every month, because with Adam's Apples, we release a chapter every month. Okay, so you could say that is our own version of Prison Break and the 24s, except that it's not showing on TV, but it's in the cinemas. It's an hour and a half, an hour 45 minutes for each chapter, and we just wanted to, to create some excitement, and already the buzz has started, and people are already looking for, in Ghana, people are already looking forward to the next one. We're showing chapter 2 as I speak.
Wow.
And it's an ongoing story, so every chapter ends up on a hook, and you're kind of, you want to go back and see more.
Do you know what it reminded me of?
What?
Sex in the City. I looked at it, the bright colors, the characters, and I thought Shirley's missing something in that film. You know what you're missing?
What?
You forgot to invite me into it.
I'll tell you what, Shirley, I mean, it's unbelievable what you've been able to achieve, and
Thank
I mean, you've actually put a GH Ghana mark up there.
Thank
I just
you.
want to say it's such a phenomenal thing to do, and we're looking forward to having a great premiere.
And thank you for being to London.
Just before you go, Adele, if you weren't doing any of these at all, what would you have been doing and why?
I'd probably be a lawyer.
Ah.
Because, and again, it comes down to the drama in the courtroom.
You're
Oh, drama. It's all about the drama.
Listen, man, I'm not going to take too much of your time. Thank you very much.
Thank
and
you
have
so
a great
much.
premiere.
Thank
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Are you looking forward to the premiere today?
Yes, I am, most definitely.
Do you want to tell us your take on Adam's Apple?
Well, I think that, first of all, it's the first ever 10-chapter movie series in Ghana. So it's like a wonderful experience. There's something in there for everyone in the whole family. So it's a movie that everyone must see. Yeah.
What did you feel like when you got a call from Shirley saying that you are going to be in this film?
Well, I was really excited because I always look forward to working with Shirley. This is about the 4th or 5th production I've done with her, and because of the professional nature of her entire production crew, it's a great experience to be on her set. So when I got the call, I was really excited, and I'm glad I'm here today.
You all look fabulous in the film.
Thank you.
I'll tell you one thing though, the earrings, they're doing it for me tonight. Your earrings are unbelievably amazing, man. It's like, damn. Listen, Rod, I'm just gonna leave it to enjoy your
Have a good evening.
Have a
All
great
right, and you
evening.
too.
Thank you very much. I look at you and I can tell this is someone that you want to learn a lot from. Can you tell us a little bit about your background?
Wow, what exactly do you want to know?
Well, anything, I wouldn't mind. You can share some secrets as well. I mean, I would love to hear.
Like what? Tell me exactly what you want to know and then I'll be able to tell you. I'm not married and I'm not looking to get married.
Oh, that's a shame because
unless a person is like 50, very wealthy, then I might consider it.
Well, I'm out of the game in that case.
You're out of the game. Yeah, you're out of the game.
All right,
I like rich old men.
Do you get that? All right. Talking about movies again, I mean, I am amazed by what Ghanaians have been able to achieve. I mean, looking at movie premiere, I mean, it's unbelievable the people that have actually attended. Where do you think Ghana movie would be in the next 5 years?
If we start following the pattern that Shirley has now set, I believe Ghana movies can compete with international movies because Shirley's movies really are international quality. So if we all going down that road, then hey, Ghana movies to be reckoned with. On top of that, we've got real talented actors and actresses coming out to the country. There's just so much talent. If you look at the cast of this movie, they're just brilliant. There's a future in Ghana movies. I believe in it.
Well, you're right to yourself. What do you think about the plots? I mean, when I watch Shirley's movies, what comes to mind is the dialogue. You could tell this is well written. What do you think about the plots? What do you think about her unique sense of?
Yeah, they're great. They're great. I mean, it's different from the regular movies. It's all about, like we said earlier, juju, husband snatching, someone denying their pregnancy. She's actually talking about different things, so it's refreshing.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you so very much, Black Coffee. The movie is about to start now.
Excellent, can't wait.
I just can't wait myself. Yeah. But I'll talk to you afterwards and find your thoughts. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you once again.
Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Benny Bonsu and I'm here with Mavis Osei, who is part of the organising team at Aquaba UK. What we wanted to find out more about the Adam's Apple. It was a great premiere in London, and Mavis, it was a great event.
It was a great evening.
How did you find it?
Obviously, it was a good film, but obviously beginning of the timing and everything, the rain that day and a lot of different things, the actresses getting there late and everything, so it kind of delayed the start, but once it started, it was a very good film.
How did Aquaba go about working with Shirley? Because Shirley's a big deal in Ghana. Her first film was Perfect Picture, which was a great premiere as well by Aquaba, and then you guys followed it on with Adam's Apple. How did that deal come about?
Well, I think Dennis from Aquaba has known Shirley for quite a while, so when she wanted to do, and she knows what Aquaba does in the UK, so when she wanted to do premieres in the UK, she naturally came to Aquaba to premiere it for her.
It was great because he had all these people come to the red carpet, even though it started late, which is obviously due to the weather and the people coming late. It was a great event. You had so many people that are based in the UK that turned up that evening. What was your take on the film yourself?
I think it's a good film. I think the only thing was it was long because we showed the two chapters, but I think in future we know to show one at a time because it kind of made people come out late. I personally didn't get home until after 4 a.m. so felt like I'd been out raving.
What did you think of the plot of the film though?
It's interesting. Shirley always does that kind of trying to work your brain a bit, like putting different things into it to make you think, oh my god, then it clicks that, oh, this is what happened at the beginning. So it's a really good film and I'm looking forward to part 3.
It reminded reminded me of Sex and the City, but a Ghanaian version.
Yes, definitely. Shirley's got an eye for Western stuff.
Yeah.
With the Ghanaian actors. So she had definitely the plot, Perfect Picture was the same thing. It was Sex in the City with a twist.
Yeah. What did you think of John DeMello? Because he's amazing. I had a crush. I was saying to everybody, I had a crush on him. I didn't know him personally, to be honest, and I said it to him, and he kind of just looked at me and, you know, laughed.
I think he's a good actor. He's been acting for a while, but he's a bit too young for myself personally. So.
But a great event by Akwaba again, and you know, well done. Mavis, part of the film, I remember the storyline in regards to, let's talk about the strong character played by Jocelyn and her character of a strong woman, which reminds me of you, by the way, but not in that, not in the ruthless way, but the fact that her character was kind of straight talking, typical Ashanti woman in Ghana. But her character in the film, where she falls in love with a younger guy, and the story that she was set up. How did you feel about that storyline?
I thought it was quite interesting actually, because I kind of had the back of my head that something's going to happen with this her PA, her PA. I thought something's going to happen, so I definitely knew something would happen because of how it was set up. But so it was really interesting that at the end of it, we did, as time went on, towards the end, you went, oh my god, she's the auntie.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to part 3.
But what did you think of her character though? Her relationship between her and the PA. Is this something that you think is a daily? I
think it is. I actually think when you get women, we are very funny characters, and sometimes when it comes to working together, it is difficult. I work in a women's environment. I work with women every day.
Let's talk about the characters in the film, Mavis. I know when I first saw Jocelyn,
she reminded you of yourself.
Well, kind of, but she reminded me of you, really. Because when you think of Akwaba and you are the only female on that team, you have to have that strong character. But what made me really like Jocelyn in the film is the fact that she was I don't give a damn, I'm all about work and my business, and then she goes and falls in love with a younger man. What did you think of that storyline?
I think it was a good storyline because it's real. It's actually very real, and it does happen out there.
Yeah.
And I think I like the way Shirley kind of captured, being a powerful woman, but at the same time, you can't force love.
True. But we all know how that came about, because she's not really falling in love because it was a setup. But what did you think of her relationship between Jocelyn and her PA and the way she treated her?
In the beginning, I thought it was a bit harsh, but the girl was a bit slow, so it didn't help the way, she was a bit.
Do you think the PA was acting though? She was acting the slow bit because she really got her. She's really got her.
She wasn't as stupid as she thought she was. So she was, in a way, she was smart. She was smart in what she did to her.
Do you think that Shirley really captured?
She really did. I actually do. I think she's being real in terms of these sorts of things that are happening in Ghana today. For a fact.
Is it happening just in Ghana, or do we even have it here in the UK?
I think it's here, but I can only talk about my own. In terms of Ghana, I can't talk about what's happening in any other African country. In terms of UK Ghanaians, I know it's happening. Because I was shocked when I went to Ghana and saw some of the things that were happening.
True. And the thing that I loved about the film is that you can relate to the stories that's going on. One of the characters, not just one of them, you can relate from the mother's level, the sister's level, the boys. It was just an all-round. I thought Shirley did a great job.
She did really well.
Yeah, she did.
It's a fun film.